In there, I want to talk about corporate culture. SEO is well known as enterprises culture is an indispensable part of enterprises. The enterprises culture is formed by enterprises to solve the problems of survival and development, which is believed to be effective and shared by the members of the organization. The corporate culture epitomes the core idea of enterprises corporate operation and management, as well as the uh, resulting organizational behavior. The definition of corporate culture is an organizational composed of its values, beliefs, symbols, wins, and other forms of its unique cultural image. It can also called organizational culture. In brief, excellent enterprises culture and can create a good environment of enterprises, improving the staff's cultural quality and moral status. It can form internal cohesiveness, centripety force, and bonding force forms the enterprises development. Indispensable spiritual power and access. It can make the enterprises have a positive role, um, making enterprises results get a reasonable configuration so as to improve the competitiveness of the enterprises. Let's talk about let's introduce the Huawei company. Um, Huawei Technology Limited Company is a private communication technology company that produces and sells communication equipment located in Longgang District, Shenzhen City, Guangdong Province in China. Huawei's products are mainly involved in the communication um, in the communication network, transmission network, wireless and cable fixed access networks and data communication network, and wireless terminal products providing communications operators and professional network owners all over the world to hardware, software, servers, service, and solutions. The growing culture of Huawei, the basic law of Huawei was established. In, in previous meeting publicity, it is often thought that Huawei's corporate chief then corporate culture is the chief Ren Zhengfei. Um, many management, such as Mao Zedong thought wealth culture, militarization management, and a series of modern enterprises management culture embodied in the Huawei basic law. In fact, in the development period of globalization, operation, the true corporate culture of Huawei lies in its core values. In 2012, Huawei summed up the corporate culture of customer centric and Java's. I think customer centric is divided into three levels. So first level is customer interface is customer centric. Second level, the internet process is customer centric. Third level, cultural focus on customers. The value of the customer central for the entire strategic management. Insights in the enterprises insights is a continuous creation value of the whole business process. Creating customers. Global oriented has two limitations. The first one is the strong impulse to suppress innovation, which is in line with the company's strategic objectives and customers oriented. Second, Huawei's sell new products tolerantly. Tolerantly. Innovation. I think innovation is very important. with the disruptive innovation of process and technology, Huawei has completely amputated the traditional pattern for the communication industry, so that the vast majority of all ordinary people in the world can enjoy the cheap and high quality service. Since its inception, Huawei has established a rule and tradition to spend 10% of its sales income on research and development. In the past 10 years, Huawei invested more than 190 billion yuan in research input, and its research input expenditure in 2012 in 2014 was 14.8 billion RMB, accounting for 14.2% of sales income. Price is constant better, innovation and stability foundation. This is Huawei's strategic layout. As Huawei will insist on opening on cooperation, build a harmonious business environmental. I think Huawei's strategy. I think the most important strategy in Huawei company is employees strategy. Teamwork victors with a couple to celebrate, defend to fight to serve. This is a rule of the internal staff of Huawei company. In short, Huawei company is a greater company in the world. Huawei's vision is research people's combination and life. So thank you for your listening.